The United States has been the world's leading maritime power for decades. However, the U.S. Navy could find itself in China's wake if current trends continue. Washington and Beijing are now locked in great power competition. The United States' basic power is based on its command of global trade and domination over the world's oceans. As a hegemonic global power, the United States will retain its dominance over the oceans as long as it can deploy air, naval, and amphibious power to any area of the globe and intervene in crises using carrier strike groups and amphibious task forces. However, the emergence of an important actor such as China, which intends to be the world's hegemon, and the technological success it has achieved in the commercial field of weapon production, began to pose a threat to the U.S. naval force. With new technologies and concepts, the U.S. aims to deter China and protect its maritime superiority. Undoubtedly, the most critical issue for the U.S. is the persistence of power projection capability. Therefore, the second of the America-class amphibious assault ships, the USS Tripoli, is considered an essential step for this purpose. In May of 2019, the USS Tripoli was launched. She will be an aviation-centric amphibious assault ship designed to project power at long ranges using Osprey helicopters and F-35B stealth aircraft. She was built without a well deck to provide for more hangar room for planes to embark significantly more air power, as well as particular accommodations for the F-35B Joint Strike Fighter. F-35B JSF brings a wide range of new sensors, weaponry, and aviation technology to the Corps, is a very different aircraft than the Harrier jets it is replacing. F-35B can not only rely upon stealth technology and long-range sensors to attack enemy forces and air defenses, but small fleets of F-35 can depend upon a common data link to operate as aerial nodes as well. F-35 will expand network coverage, helping unmanned aerial, surface, and subsurface drones to operate in the same network. According to the U.S. Amphibious Assault Strategy, as a mother platform, amphibious assault ships are able to dispatch and operate small fleets of attack and surveillance air and surface drones. The concept is to have larger manned ships operating in a command and control capacity while operating amphibious operations at safer standoff distances. Such an approach can leverage the range and advantages of stealth air attack, long-range network-based assault missions, and drone boat attacks to find vulnerable points across the enemy coastline. America-class amphibious ships are capable to carry up to 3,000 sailors and Marines, including elements of a Marine Expeditionary Unit, or MEU, designed for amphibious warfare. Amphibious technology on board the ship can include up to 60 HMMWs, light armored vehicles, mortars, artillery, and smaller internally transportable vehicles, or ITVs, configured to drive into the back of an Osprey, Navy, and Marine Corps. In total, America-class amphibious ships are configured to house as many as 31 aircraft, including 12 MV-22 Ospreys and the CH-53 Super Stallion, AH-1Z Super Cobra, UH-1Y Huey, F-35B Short Takeoff and Landing Joint Strike Fighter, and MH-60 Seahawk helicopter. The U.S. has been trying to build a seawall in the East and South China Seas to cut off China's communication with the rest of the world. Although China aims to demolish this wall with newly developed weapons and ships, the U.S. continues to surround China with new ships and concepts that will contribute to its superiority in new amphibious power and newly designed concepts. Pacific region has turned into a chessboard on which the U.S. and China have been constantly moving. For sure, America-class amphibious assault ships will contribute to its presence and supremacy over the region. On the other hand, China has been building Type 075 class LHDs, which are estimated to be a larger platform than America class. It's obvious that China will not give up on the race against the US if it would be able to maintain its growth rate.